Welcome to my classroom. I am Delicia Johnson. This year I will be a second grade teacher. This is my 16th year in education. 2 of my years I was a coach, and I've also taught kindergarten, first, second, third, and fourth. So I'll be teaching second grade this year. I took a time off from coaching because I just had a little baby, my third one, and I want to introduce you to my second grade classroom. So over here is our data wall where the students' levels will be, and we're going to put little stars here with the little solar system theme, and they'll have that little star move up as they progress in their levels. Here we have our behavior chart where the stickers are, so they can put their own little stickers on there, and they will put their stickers each time they do one of the things that we're doing in class, like participating or using their accountable talk stems or doing their slant position correctly, completing their work, any of those things, they can get an incentive chart. And then when they get 25 stickers, they can come over here to the little classroom store and pick a prize. Since we're over in this corner, this is my teacher table where I would do guided reading and guided math. Over here, I have my level library as well as some instructional materials that we may need for the guided time, like some whiteboards. And I have my little crate where their portfolios will go and our sounds up here that we'll need for guided reading. We have our centers rotation chart. Right now, I just put the literacy rotations. I'm going to put the math ones over here as well. And then these little folders is where their sentence work will be. So if they're in group one, they could just grab their sentence folder with the things in it that they'll need. And then beside this is one of those centers folders where it tells what the centers are and what the students can do at that center. So this would be the writing one. We have our boards where the student work will be, the writing center, and then over here we have materials you might need, like our notebooks, our markers, our erasers, color pencils, construction paper roll, the writing paper, whiteboards, and notebook paper. When we move over here, we see the steps of the writing process on the board. And then we have a writing process organizer. So as they go through the steps, they'll just put their papers in the stage that they're in, and that'll give me a chance to check it as we go. Here's the board where I teach. And then that bucket with the popsicle sticks is where I do my cold calls, where I just pick a stick and pick a number for who will answer the question. Over here is another center where they're going to listen to reading. So this will be our technology table. They'll bring their iPads here and listen to stories. And then there's some sentence stems where they can write about what they listen to. So like I was really surprised when, or I noticed a connection between, or this is similar to, or if it's something like a nonfiction text, something new that I learned today was. So they'll write that and then they'll just get the paper again from over here at this center. It's accessible to them. Over here is our library center. We have our big books. Just other text over here that they can read. Some comfortable seating, or they can sit here on the carpet. It has the different genres that they can read. Over here we have the level boxes. So once they have their reading level, they'll be able to pick from their level boxes. And then on the back of each book, it has a little sticker so the students will know where to put the book at when they're done. Has some dictionaries down there for them and some sight word readers for them. Over here is a little table for math. So we will also integrate math during the math block and math and literacy. So there's some math sentence stems that the students can answer, as well as some math level readers, and there are more math level readers over here for them, as well as our math materials. And I'm going to put some labels on these math materials so they'll know which ones to grab. Then we have our math calendar with our number line. So our math daily routines will be here. Have our hundreds board, our number lines. Over here we have our gradual release And I have a clothespin that I use that I move as we get to different steps. And then I also have a clothespin that I use here to tell the students the voice level that they can be on. So we have I do, which is when I'm just doing the teaching. We do, where the teacher and the class do it together. To do, which is a new one, where the student and their partners work together, like during turn and talk time. And you do, where they do it independently. And then here is our voice levels in the classroom. So when it's here, they know they can't talk. When it's on voice level 0, voice level 1, whisper voice, voice level 2, inside voice, voice level 3, loud and proud. And we do little movements to go with each other. So like voice level 0, no talking, no talking. Voice level 1, whisper, whisper. Voice level 2, inside voice, inside voice. Voice level 3, loud and proud, loud and proud. So we practiced that today because today was the first day of school. So just some cute little things, and you just move the clip as you transition to a different voice level. Here we have our classroom agreements that they did today, and we signed them. And then here we have our slant poster. So this is the expectation that they're sitting up, listening, asking and answering questions, not in their head when they agree with the speaker, and tracking the speaker. So whenever I want them and I see somebody's sitting in a not proper way, like laying their head on the table or not really looking at the speaker, I just say slant, and they just immediately fix their little bodies. Over here is our common corner. So we have some beanbag chairs, a little wobble stool, a desk where they can sit and do their work from here. Some little things they can do, like build with the Unifix cubes or hold a love puppy. We have some bean bags they can fill for those people who need to touch things. They have a squishy ball, but they really love this one today. And a book so they can read and calm down. Then there's a little chart over here, some other things they can do, like push the wall, so they can just lean against the wall. Do a couple of quiet jumping jacks, which I modeled it with them today. They kept trying to count. I said, now you can't count while you're doing the jumping jacks because I can't teach while you're doing that. And then there's some little things over here, like it's never okay to scream, break things or hurt others, and how their friends and teachers and themselves are happy when they calm down. So just things like that for them. We have our word wall over here. It's actually going to be an interactive word wall. So there's a little magnetic. I made it magnetic where they can slide them up and down. And then I'm going to have letters, words here for content and sight words where they can take it if they need it and bring it back. But today, these are just some things they asked me how to spell. So I just wrote it on here. We have a bathroom log so they can write when they leave out. My little board where they put their learning objective, demonstration of learning, essential question. I'm just going to write it on here so I can erase it and change it each day. At their tables, I haven't put names yet because, like I said, it's the first day, so I just want to see who works well together. I have little folders here where they can put their incomplete work, and then I'll take just the folder home and look at what they've done so far. And then a little toolkit with things like scissors, pencils, markers, glue that they may need. And this is pretty much the room. The only thing that I did not show you was over here where I have the guided math materials. This is where the independent bins are going to be, where they put their own level books. They're going to have math journals and reading journals, so they'll go in here as well, and their names will be labeled on there. And then there's textbooks will be down here. And right now I have some storage bins here where I'm going to put the big centers materials, and it's going to be labeled group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4. So for instance, right here, I already started making one for the word work materials that they can do, and it'll be in here, and they can get what they need as well. So just one bigger one for the materials, even though they have the folder where they can get their activity sheet if there is one. And then these are little notebooks with the Daily 5 in it. This one is not completed yet. Let me see if I have one that's already done. So, nope. Not done. Let's see. Nope. So I'm just going to do it like this. So they have, again, the same thing that you see. They're writing, work on writing, and then it has like activities that they can do. Roll and write a story, to listen to reading, and then we'll have paper here where they can write down those sentence stems that we talked about. Read to self, and then it'll have like a little log where they can read, and it also has like some text feature things they can look for. And there's the log where they can write down the date, the book title that they read, and the questions that they have. And the questions actually go with another part of the reading log where it has different questions that the students can choose from. Read to someone, which they can do at this table or at the carpet. And then word work. And then like here has a word work activity that they would do. And each student will have one of these folders for Sarah's. So that's my classroom. I'm sure I'll add some things as the year progresses, but that's basically it. I hope you enjoyed the tour. And if you're a teacher, I hope you have a fabulous year. Bye.